And just like that, we're officially leaving. Oh, hello. Alright, we're about to tack for the first time. We are officially checked out of Mexico. Our passports have been stamped, we have our Zape, we're ready to leave tomorrow morning. The aduana customs is going to come at like, it's with the Navy, they're coming at 7:30 tomorrow morning, so we're hoping we can kind of set off not long after that. And it's probably going to take us anywhere between 2.5 days to 3.5 days, depending on the sailing / motoring conditions. Right, and just like that, we're officially leaving. 3 hours later than we initially anticipated. I guess today's Cinco de Mayo, we didn't think it through. And so there were some holidays to be had, fiestas. But yeah, we're underway. Exciting stuff. 3 days. 3 days at sea. Fun. But yeah. You excited, Jim?
I am excited.
Good. We've come out straight into some nice stormy sea state. We're going to try and get the sails up because I think it'll be a bit more comfortable. But I think we're just going to go straight to a reef, sail for a bit and check how it's going, and then we can always let out more. We got the reef in, sails up. We're in our 3rd reef and we're actually going like 4.7 knots. Can't complain about that. We're not going in the most perfect ideal direction we want to go, but we're not far off. So for now, it's much more comfortable with this messy sea state to be sailing than motoring. Yeah, so hopefully we can keep this up maybe a couple hours, and then by the time the wind dies, hopefully the waves are dying too. Good idea, luck. They're trying to walk already. Is it trying to walk already? A few days before we left Puerto Madero, we went to see Tigger and her puppies. We wanted to make sure Tigger was feeling healthy and give all the pups a good check over and their first ever worming medicine. At just 2 weeks old, Tigger's puppies were just beginning to find their feet, but looked fat and healthy. Oh, hello.
Tigger was also settling into her role as a dog mummy.
Should I get a few of them for a photo?
Yeah.
Worming the puppies. I'm thinking they're about half a kilo right now. Yummy.
Ya me dio una idea, así le voy a dar su leche, va a ver cómo querida.
Who did I do? This one.
Ya mandé a buscar mamilita chiquita y no hay. De ese chuponcito, no venden de. Antes sí vendían, para darle su leche. Tienen hambre, ponen a llorar y a llorar que quieren.
Sí.
Más.
Ese si no va a tener parecitos.
Ay, mira.
Un poco más.
Yo quiero leche.
Sí, ellos no quieren esto, pero qué bien.
Los bichos la van a estar molestando. Ya caminan aquel gordo, la gorda, ya camina bien.
So cute. Oh, they're almost as big as you, Tig, when the three of them are together. I can see why she sometimes takes a break. Oh, good girl. We let them sleep. Good girl. That one's having a hard time. There you go. There's one. There you go. You found it. Tough being a mum. Oh God. Listen to him. G'day everybody. So, thought we'd announce to you all our plans. Basically we're going to head south. So, originally we wanted to try and get into the Sea of Cortez, but as time has gone on, it's just getting closer and closer to hurricane season. We don't know that area very well, which means we would be leaving the boat somewhere that we might not feel as confident in over part of the hurricane season. So we've decided we're going to go down to Costa Rica. My friend Sandy works at a wildlife centre down there and they could use a hand. So we're going to go down, do some work with Sandy at Alturas Wildlife Centre where we've been before, visit some of our friends that are in Costa Rica, and then come back up here and leave the boat here while we go to Australia to visit my family. We're going to go from here to Isla Tigre, which is part of Honduras in the Bay of Fonseca. So that'll be probably around 3 days. Stop there for 1 or 2 nights to just kind of rest and restock and make sure our fuel situation's good, all that kind of stuff. Then it'll be another 2 days to Costa Rica. And then we eventually are trying to get to the southern end of Costa Rica, which will be another kind of 2 days after that. So what we're hoping is to be down in the Golfito region at the end of May so that we can go and work with Sandy and help her out with the wildlife for the first week of June. And then we will eventually start making our way back up this way to be back here hopefully towards the beginning of July so that we can get ready to close Chuffed down for 2 months while we go out to Australia. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're very excited to get going. I've got a little bit of the getting ready to leave nerves, but feeling mostly excited and ready, and it's been so hot here too, which makes you even more ready to get out of here. It's 35 degrees inside the boat or something like that. And we feel ready. I mean, Chuff's held up well in our tests that we've done. The motor's been performing really, really well. Yeah, we don't really have much to do before we leave. We're pretty much we just want to test some of our safety stuff like the EPIRB and just make sure that's all signaling properly. We want to look at another option for our reefing, the way we're reefing. Maria, which some of you may know from White Spot Pirates channel, is here working on her boat at the moment, and she's got a lot of sailing experience. We're going to get her to give us a hand just checking out some reefing options that might be easier than the way we're tying it right now. Yeah, otherwise we're good. Animal wise, we checked out the last of our patients yesterday or the day before. We made sure everybody's wormed. We've organised vaccines for the puppies that are young to be delivered when they're old enough to get them. We went and saw Tigger and her new babes, which are 2.5 weeks old now, and they're very cute. Their eyes are kind of open, but they're not walking properly. Little slug puppies. Love it. But she's been doing really good, and they're really fat. They look like fat little bears right now, so that's really good news. Miss Maria from Joanna is up our mast checking our rigging for us before we leave. We did a preliminary check, but she is a master of sailboats, so.
Okay. All right, you're locked off.
the coast and we're going kind of away from the coast right now. So we're going pretty directly south. So we're basically just going to kind of slog along like this, and then, you know, every few hours we can tack and go back the other way. And yeah, we'll just keep doing that until there's no wind, and then when we have to motor, we can just motor directly and yeah, hopefully make half decent time. Yeah, we'll see. We're not meant to have much wind, so it's kind of nice that we at least have something right now and can sail a little bit. Alright, we're about to tack for the first time. Sorry, I've got the tiller right next to you because I went a little too far.
Next episode, we continue our journey south. But do we make it? Thanks to our supporters and patrons for making our work possible. You can help us sail and save animals by becoming a patron, and you get live updates and other extras. You can also share our video with your friends and give it a like to help us continue our mission. Until next time, stay chuffed, everybody.